Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gashi's Kaman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. Let me start by asking you a question. Why do you think William Samoei Ruto is very much interested with the Jubilee coup? Because yesterday, tuliweza kuona the faction led by Kanini Kega ousting Uhuru Kenyatta in a coup that saw Sabina Chege declared the party leader. And according to them, Uhuru Kenyatta is no longer the party leader, something that was contested by the true Jubilee faction that is led by Uhuru Kenyatta. When you look at all this, for one, it came when there was demonstration in Nairobi. When Azimio was busy demonstrating, when Azimio was busy trying to rally Kenyans to come out in large numbers against William Samoei Ruto's government, William Samoei Ruto, on the other hand, was very busy organizing Uhuru Kenyatta's ouster. And the objective of this is very, very important for Kenyans to know, is for one, William Samoei Ruto want to see Uhuru Kenyatta out of politics because he's a threat to him. Any former president is usually a threat to the current president. It is not only in Kenya. And when a former president is active in politics, the president who is in power feels very insecure. It is the same case everywhere, and I'm saying it is not only in Kenya. Kwa hivyo William Samoei Ruto, kama kuna mtu ambaye angetaka aondoke katika siasa, hata sio Raila, ni Uhuru Kenyatta. By the fact that he was the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, by the fact that he has international connections, by the fact that he is very rich, by the fact that he has a lot of influence and a lot of following, you expect William Samoei Ruto to be very, very uncomfortable. That is why he took advantage of that to ensure that Uhuru Kenyatta is declared persona non grata, unwanted person in Jubilee. Again, this move is meant to humiliate Uhuru Kenyatta. The fact that Jubilee was actually formed by William Samoei Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta, na tunaona ya kwamba William Samoei Ruto was actually, let's say he was chased away from Jubilee, and he was not even allowed to hold meeting in Jubilee. The war still rages. The bitterness still rages. So we want to humiliate Uhuru Kenyatta, and this is what we call sweet revenge. Hivyo ndivyo ambavyo anataka. Again, let me ask you another question. Why is it that it is Kikuyus against Kikuyus? Who is this person who is fomenting trouble? Kwa sababu unapoangalia Sabina Chege, Mkikuyu, Kanini Chege, Kanini Kega, ni Mkikuyu, Uhuru Kenyatta, Kikuyu. Who is this fanning a lot of animosity between the Kikuyus? Do you think this can happen in Rift Valley? Atione uone William Samoei Ruto anang'ang'ana sana kwa mfano na Charles Ketel. Do you think it can happen in maybe ODM? Do you think it can happen in Kalonzo Musyoka's party? It cannot happen. Kwa hivyo kile ambacho tunaona ni Wakikuyu ambao wanachezewa. And this is happening when William Samoei Ruto is very, very busy appointing Kalenjins in lucrative jobs. Today, as we speak, the energy docket is dominated by the Kalenjins. And Wakikuyu bado wanangoja mchele na nyama kutoka Rigathi Gachagua. And you know, the Ministry of Energy is one that have a lot of liquidation, money flowing. Kwa sababu ukiangalia utapata ya kwamba huku kuna pesa, lakini Wakikuyu wanaendelea tu kutumiwa wakiambiwa wang'ang'ane na Raila, being told Raila is a threat to them. It is wrong in my view. Again, even that narrative of Kikuyu business is also a fallacy, na ni propaganda ambazo zinatumiwa kuonyesha Wakikuyu kwamba ni kana kwamba wako hatarini. That is what the government want to portray, kwamba biashara zao ndizo ambazo ziko hatarini, biashara zao ndizo ambazo zinalegwa. And I told you the other day that most of the businesses in Nairobi are not dominated. Yes, Kikuyus are the majority, I don't deny that fact, but it's also a fact that all the other tribes combined owns more than half of the business in Nairobi. That is a fact. Lakini kwa sababu wanataka kuona ya kwamba ule uhasama uliopo kati ya Wakikuyu na Waluo uko pale. That is why they continue selling the narrative of Kikuyu businesses, so that even when the government is busy appointing the Kalenjins, Wakikuyu haoni, wananyamaza tu pale wakigojea, kama nilivyosema, mchele. Na wakati hili linafanyika, Wakikuyu utapata wao ndio wako wengi kule selling cockroach paste. Mede. When this is happening, that is the time William Samoei Ruto is very busy appointing his Kalenjin men. Wakikuyu wako tu pale wakigojea, kama nilivyosema. And again, it is also worth noting that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta has a number of options. If I were Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, I would not fight for a shell. I would not fight for Jubilee. I would leave it. And he has several options. I want to show just some few options. And if you're here for the first time, kindly like this video and subscribe if you have never. Here we discuss politics and issues that are happening in our country. So what are these options that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta has at the moment? The first one, I've said he should forget Jubilee. Forget about it. Jubilee is a dead horse, and you cannot resurrect a dead horse. You cannot continue singing lullaby to a dead child. Wezi. Lazima ile bebea au bebelezi ifike mwisho. Fikiria vile ambavyo utapata mtoto mwingine. So what he should do, and this one has been going on, is to form another political party. Start up another political party. And because he has the support of, there are so many Kikuyus who have been left out by Gachagua and William Samoei Ruto. There are so many Kikuyus who have been dissatisfied with William Samoei Ruto government. Ni wengi sana ambao they feel left out, they feel that they are not shareholders, and they could be the majority. And also he has the support of other communities, and he has the support of a number of Kisis everywhere. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta has support from all corners, so he can start a new party and forget about Jubilee. Kwa sababu hapa Kanini Chege will not come, Sabina Chege will not come, and even William Samoei Ruto will find it hard to infiltrate this party. So that is the best option, if you ask me, for Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Start a new party and work with Raila Amolo Odinga, the Civic Kalonzo Musyoka, and others. The second option, the third option that he has, he can rebrand TNA. All said and done, TNA was a very strong party. And if there is one thing that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is gifted with, is mobilization. For once, he has an advantage of being very rich, very wealthy. Pesa nazo. Indeed, people like Sakaja owes their rights to politics. Remember, Sakaja was the chairman of TNA. They owe their rights to politics to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Na watu wengi sana pale wako pale. Kwa sababu akona pesa, he will give UDA a run for its money, especially in Mount Kenya. And if he starts a new party, or if he rebrand UDA, I can tell you it will be very, very easy for many Kenyans to identify with him. And even in 2027, he can easily make it and ensure that William Samoei Ruto does not win the 2027 elections. Just deny him about even 50% of the Kikuyus, not even 50, 40% of the Kikuyus. Make sure that they don't vote for UDA or Kenya Kwanza, whatever name they are going to use. And this way, he can easily win the support of Kenyans. The third option that he has, he can decide to join ODM. Yes, he can join ODM, and I am sure ODM will welcome him with open hearts. And he would be made, maybe given a position, maybe deputy party leader, or the chairman, or the secretary general. Some people may find that that huku ni kujinunisha, is lowering himself. But Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, what many people don't know, does not belong to, those people who feel that they belong to this class. And that is why he's very loyal to Raila Amolo Odinga. Despite the fact that he was the president of the Republic of Kenya, he has always said, he has always told Kenyans that his leader, his party leader, is Raila Amolo Odinga. So he can decide to join Raila Amolo Odinga in ODM and annoy William Samoei Ruto completely. And when you do this, unajua akiingia ODM, the advantage is that he will now be able to play full-time politics. It will be a bare knuckle. Kwa sababu sasa hata kuwa akipigana vita bila kuogopa, atapigana bila kuogopa, atangangana bila kuogopa. It's a good option. Last but not least, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta can decide to resign from politics. Indeed, when you look at former Arap Moi, he was able to give Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta Kano and its machinery. Akachana nayo kabisa. He retreated back to Kabarak. And he was not involved in politics. Labda wakati ambapo tulikuwa alikuwa na muunga mkono Mwai Kibaki, wakati tulikuwa natafuta katiba, tuliona Arap Moi akimuunga mkono Mwai Kibaki. And again, we also saw Mwai Kibaki, after handing over power to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, he retreated, never to appear again in politics, never to involve himself in politics. It's a good move. But now here the difference is, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is young. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is not Mwai Kibaki. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is not Arap Moi. This man is energetic. He cannot be idle for that long. You see, you see, for politics is his food. Because if we resign and retreat, I believe there's also more honor in this one. And the problem now is that William Samoei Ruto will go for his neck. Truth be told. And one of the reasons why Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is not leaving politics anytime soon is because he feels that he needs to defend his family, because we have seen the government sending goons to invade his assets, families, properties in Northland. We have seen Gachagua attacking the family, telling them to surrender some of their land to Kenyans, to the sons and daughters of Mau Mau. That is why the man is coming out. Ni nani ambaye atanyamaza? Ni mwanaume gani ambaye atanyamaza wakati mama yake anatusiwa, anatukanwa? Ni mwanaume gani ambaye atanyamaza, ataangalia tu when the president is not protecting Kenyatta's family? And even the withdrawal of the security, the scaling down of his security, is something that is political. Is something that is making him to come out to defend himself. So I think he has a number of more than 1,000 options, and all these are very, very encouraging. I don't know what you think about Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. I don't know what you think about the options that he has. But if I were him, I would let Jubilee go. That is my take. I could be right, I could be wrong. and may you have a blessed day. Bye bye.